Sandra Bullock plays FBI Special Agent Sarah Ashburn, a top investigator whose arrogance is not appreciated by her colleagues.
Wait for my 3 count. 1, 2. Unbelievable.
Agent Ashburn is partnered with Officer Shannon Mullins, a loose cannon played by Melissa McCarthy.
I think this individual might be mentally ill.
No. Just work with her. She is the best cop.
Sandra Bullock, such an honor to have you on Top Billing. I've been a fan of you
it.
for years.
Don't say since you were a baby. I'll slap you.
No. Not quite. Absolutely brilliant performance. Do you get nervous as to how the public's going to react when a movie's released?
I think you get to a point where you just do if you've done everything 100% and you've turned over every stone and you've nitpicked, we're making entertainment, and hopefully you make something that makes people have a good time.
You want to go out? We'll take you out.
I can't hold you.
All right, let's pull him up. Come on.
No, wait, I'm not kidding anymore. Really, I can't lift him up.
He's all right? The metal car broke his fall, right?
Yeah.
We'll shake it off.
Why do you think a female cop buddy movie hasn't been done before?
That's a really good question. Probably because the vests that you have to, the bulletproof vests, aren't designed for breasts. So it's just cheaper just to cast men. I don't know. I think it required brilliant female comedians who were great writers to sort of break ground, like the Kristen Wiggs, and all those girls from Saturday Night Live and from the improv world who were great writers. It required that to happen before you could have something like a female buddy cop movie.
It's also crucial that you stop wearing that stupid barrette.
What is the problem with this? I mean, you have one on your head.
Yeah, on top of my head like a normal person.
What is the difference?
Just move on.
You guys, together with Melissa, had such a great on-screen chemistry. How easy did that come? And it almost felt like you were sisters in a way.
We talked on the phone once. I flew to Atlanta, and we had a table read-through with Paul within 2 weeks. And he said, why don't you guys improvise this scene? And it just, as soon as we did it, we weren't looking at each other. And that's how you can tell if you're going to work with someone comedically, is if you're doing the comedy and you have a pause, they do something, the timing works. It just happens. When it doesn't work, it's instant. You know instantly that it's not going to work, and we knew that was going to work.
You come from a background where it's a bit more formulated, your comedy that you've usually done, and you were kind of thrown in the deep end and you're to improv.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Melissa opened the door and vomited out what she was going to say, and I went, wow, that's not on the page, is it? Okay, so this is where we're going. And once I realized that those were the rules and you were allowed to do it, it was awesome.
Live fast, die young, bad girls do it well.
I'm Special Agent Sarah Ashburn. Are you about to be interrogated by an officer?
I am an officer, and that's my perk.
Could you just close the door on the way out?
I'll shut the door on you. Will you lay down here, put your head in the door, and I'll slam it about 157,000 times.
Oh, girl, you better run.
Live fast, die young.
After directing Melissa McCarthy to such success in the film Bridesmaids, Paul Feig was a natural choice for The Heat.
First time I ever did a movie where I didn't sort of audition people together because they're such huge stars, so you just hire them, and so I did, and we were so excited to get them, and then suddenly going to the first rehearsal I was like, what if they have no chemistry? But the great thing is the minute they met, they really hit it off, and they became such fast friends that you feel that warmth on the screen.
No.
Yes.
No, you said that thing ticks.
Yeah, but not for days.
They know they can't be funny in a vacuum. You need somebody to work off of. And what was great is they would set each other up, and they would make each other laugh, and they would kind of conspire sometimes about how to make it funniest between the two of them. So, no, it was very supportive, very supportive.
No cell phones.
How about now? Oh, different story? Let's loosen that up.
One scene that really stands out is the bar scene.
Yeah.
You girls were acting completely crazy. The dancing was phenomenal. Was that one of your favorites?
Thank you. No, not at all. It was the longest day I've ever shot in my life, and I think Melissa and I all it said in the script was they get drunk and they dance.
And that's it.
And then we pulled everything else out of our butt. Yeah, nothing else. There was no, she shoves a peanut up her nose. None of that was in there, but you just have
to... The
sellotape? The stuff wasn't in there. Wasn't in there. No. But you just pray that when you're acting like an idiot, the director knows what should be in the film and what should wind up on the cutting room floor. And a lot wound up, thankfully.
as crazy as you were in that scene, you still looked unbelievably beautiful, and it was
you're too
phenomenal.
Kind. You can interview me all day.
Can we do dinner tonight?
Sure. We're going to be out of town, but you can come right with us.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, do you live in South Africa or do you live here?
How the conversation went from there is strictly between Miss Bullock and Janez, who isn't telling.
That was pretty awesome.
The Heat opens at cinemas nationwide on August 23rd.
Bad guy, young bad girls do it